Mani Sara llegó, Mani, Mani Sara, Mani. Si te quieren en La Habana divertir, cómete un cucuruchito de maní.
Ancestral Voices embodies what is unique and impactful about Apollo Chamber Players as we celebrate our 10th anniversary season. I feel it is one of the most captivating and relevant albums to be released this year. On the heels of the historic relaxation of relations between the United States and Cuba, Apollo became the first American chamber music ensemble to record and perform in this musically rich island nation in over 50 years. Coordinated by Parma Recordings and the Ministry of Culture of Cuba, Apollo recorded the 7th work of our 20 by 2020 multi-year commissioning project, Imagenes de Cuba, by composer Arthur Gottschalk, at the historic Abdallah Studios in Havana. A highlight was collaborating with acclaimed Cuban percussionist Adel González, who we met for the very first time the morning of the recording session. Imagenes de Cuba was inspired by the composer's frequent visits to Cuba over the past 10 years. It depicts the country through musical images in the Manicero, the ancient peanut vendor's cry, a beautifully touching slow movement, Guajira, which deconstructs the unofficial national anthem of Cuba, and lastly, a Cuban salsa dance featuring percussionist Adel González called a timba. Apollo's recording and performance at the National Museum of Fine Arts was featured on Cuba TV, reaching millions of viewers.
Auspiciado por el Centro Nacional de Música de Concierto, este viernes 20 de enero a las 3 de la tarde se presentará por primera vez en Cuba en el Hemiciclo de Arte Universal del Museo Nacional de Bellas Artes el cuarteto de cuerdas Apollo Chamber Players, procedente de Estados Unidos, y tendrá como invitado al cuarteto cubano Amadeo Roldán.
It was an honor to take part in this cross-cultural collaboration, and we are pleased to include our Havana studio recording of Imagenes de Cuba on Ancestral Voices.
Adios, Cuba!
Our commission by Syrian-American composer Malek Jandali represents another timely and important work. Jandali is an activist for peace through his music, and his string quartet in E-flat major sheds light on the ongoing conflict in his home country and gives voice to his countrymen and women. It consists of 6 short movements that integrate Syrian folk melodies into a classical Western string quartet, with the thematic material derived from the rich musical heritage of ancient Aleppo. We were honored and pleased to present the premiere of this work in Carnegie Hall in February 2017.
Gilad Cohen's Three-Go Blues inventively fuses Jewish Provençal prayers with bluesy rhythms and Pink Floydian effects. The composer uses an old Provençal tune of Gadya as a musical source for the piece, and depicts a fable about the power of nature through a goat.
For me, the idea of blending together different genres is kind of a symbol of the way I view music. I think that music is music no matter what it comes from, no matter what instruments you use, no matter who is listening to it. And I'm trying to find a way to take all these different musical worlds and combine them together.
The soundscape of Javier Farias' Andean Suite, which closes the album, is situated on the Andean mountain region.
I am a Chilean composer and guitarist, and I am very happy and proud to be part of the program 20 times 2020 by Apollo Chamber Players. They are such a wonderful group of musicians and marvelous people who really inspired me to create my Andean suite for guitar and string quartet, in which I could bring and expose some elements of my own culture as a Latin American artist. And this has been one of my goals since I decided to be a musician. basically use the elements that we have in Latin America as a primary source to compose music. So I hope you enjoy this and all the rest of the fantastic music that this group has been premiering.
We are proud of what this album represents, as it and our 20 by 2020 project are thoughtfully curated to appeal and to highlight Houston's and the United States' incredible and beautiful cultural diversity. Enjoy this journey of ancestral voices.
That's a wrap!